environment. Is this the place in thing?
I think so. Looks kind of bleak, Topper.
Oh, Fred, is this your Uncle Doctor?
Yes, this is it.
Well, which one is your uncle? Scrooge or Marley?
Scrooge. Mr. Marley has been dead for 7 years.
7 years? Then why is his name still on the sign?
Oh, not out of sentiment, I can assure you. Uncle Ebenezer is a little close with his money, and a new sign would cost something.
But he's the uncle you want to sing a special song for?
That's right, Polly. Come on, let's go in and give everybody some Christmas cheer.
From the way they look, they could use a little.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. God bless you.
Ah, humbug.
Listen, Uncle Ebenezer, you don't mean that, I'm sure.
I most certainly do. What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Quite true. But then what reason do you have to be dismal? You're rich enough.
Ah, humbug.
Oh, come now. Don't be cross, Uncle. It's Christmas. And I have a special song for you.
Humbug.
What does Christmas mean to you? Its message ever new. When the stars above tell a story of a mother's prayer and a gift of love. Do you still wonder that it's true? What does Christmas mean to you? Children know in their hearts, they don't have to wonder why. If we open our hearts, so can you and Think of Christmas which comes true. And the child who lives in you. Find the glory of the Christmas story, and you'll know what Christmas means to you. You'll know what Christmas means to
Fools! What does Christmas mean indeed? Now I'll tell you what it means to you. It's a time for paying bills without any money. It's a time for growing a whole year older and not one penny richer. Why, if I had my way, I'd tell you what I would do with Christmas.
What on earth would you do?
Simply this. I would have every idiot who goes around with this Merry Christmas, boiled in his own oil, and buried in a stake of holly through his heart. No, nephew, keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it? But you don't keep it at all.
Then let me leave it alone. I don't see that it's ever done you any good.
You always confuse good with profit. Many things have been good to me, but without profit. And that is certainly true of Christmas. It's a good time. A kind, forgiving, pleasant, and cheerful time. But it's a time when we all open up our hearts to reach out to others to make the world a better place. I don't care what you say. Christmas has been good to me. It will always be good to me. And I say God bless it.
Let me hear another word out of you three, and you'll be celebrating Christmas without any employment. You're quite a powerful speaker, sir. It's a wonder you don't go into Parliament. Now you listen to me. I say Christmas is a humbug. Bah! Humbug! Ah, humbug! It's hustle, bustle, push and bustle, rushing to and fro. It's people crowding people out, got some place to go. It's Advent smells and rocket smells and singing out of key. It's Christmas trees that makes you sneeze and lose your dignity. Multitudes for multitudes you endlessly repeat. All windy tales to push the sail of crickets on the street. That Christmas cheer you hope to feel is healthy as can be. The milk of human kindness is a bitter cup of tea. The Christmas is a waste of time, but Christmas time not worth a dime. It is a most disgraceful time to keep it is alive. The Christmas is a waste of time, but Christmas time not worth a dime. It is a most disgraceful time to keep it is alive. Now tell me, Mr. Cratchit, confidentially, if you could scrape and scratch it till you're rich as you can be, would you give up one tiny token of your treasure chest to change it for a chance to wear that tasteless Christmas vest? Oh, Christmas is a waste of time, a tasteless time, not worth a dime. It is a most disgraceful time to keep it is alive. Christmas is a funkish lord, please underscore a funkish lord. Yes, Christmas is a dreadful scorn to keep it is alive. Oh, Christmas is a waste of time, but Christmas time not worth a dime. It is a most disgraceful time to keep it is alive. Ah, humbug!
Well, good, Uncle. I can't agree with a single word of it. Don't be angry. Don't dine with us tonight.
Never.
Never? Why?
Why? Why have you decided to get married?
Because I fell in love.
If there's anything more stupid than Christmas, it's falling in love. Good afternoon.
I ask nothing of you, and I want nothing from you. Why can't we be friends?
Good afternoon.
I am sorry with all my heart. You find yourself firmly resolved in this isolation. Hopeless. Well, I came here in the spirit of Christmas, and I shall live here in it. So, Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Now, good afternoon.
Happy New Year.
Good afternoon.
Merry Christmas to you all, and thank you for coming by to cheer us up. I hope you come and visit me tomorrow. We may not have a lot to drink, but there will be singing and dancing.
Thank you, sir. Are you Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley?
Bless you good ladies, I'm Bob Cratchit. Mr. Marley's been dead 7 years ago this very night. This is Mr. Scrooge.
Ah, Mr. Scrooge. No doubt Mr. Marley's generosity is well represented by his surviving partner. May we present our situation?
Yes.
At this festive time of year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than ever desirable that we all make a contribution for the poor and destitute. Those in want of common comfort, those in desperate circumstances in need of the absolute necessities of life.
I see. I take it the prisons have all been closed, and the workhouses?
Oh, no, Mr. Scrooge, they are more plentiful than ever, I'm afraid.
Splendid. For a moment there, I saw a problem Now please be good enough to go round up your poor and let the state take care of them.
I do believe he's jesting.
I didn't think so. Mr. Scrooge, a few of us are endeavoring to raise the fund to buy the poor some meat, drink, and warm living. We chose this time because it is a time when want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What can we put you down for, Mr. Scrooge?
Nothing, my dear lady, nothing.
You wish to remain anonymous?
I wish to be left alone. I don't make myself merry at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry either. I mind my own business, and I pay my own taxes. Use the tax money for your poor, that's what it's for.
But, sir, there isn't enough tax money to go around.
That's not my business either. It's enough for a man to understand his own business and not to interfere with others. Good afternoon, ladies. Magic! You'll want all day off tomorrow, I suppose.
Convenient, sir.
It's not convenient. Never is. It isn't fair either. If I were to dock your pay by even £50, I'm sure you would consider yourself ill-used. But you don't consider me ill-used when I pay you for a whole day's work, when you don't work at all.
But, sir, Christmas comes but once a year.
That poor excuse for picking a man's pocket, just because it's December the 25th. Very well. Take the whole day off, but be here all the earlier the next morning.
Well, my love, do you see anything there that you like?
I like that doll in the corner. I like them all.
Well, sir, why not one in particular?
Well, you said I can't have none, so I might as well like them all.
Tiny Tim, you're a philosopher and a gentleman, and I've got 15 shillings in my pocket.
15 shillings?
15 shillings, which says the Cratchit family shall have as fine a Christmas as the Lord Mayor of London himself.
Christmas trees and toys, Christmas hopes and joys.
Christmas
Wonder what's inside.
What delights they hide.
What till Christmas morning no one knows. Won't it be exciting if it's not? I suppose that children everywhere will say a Christmas prayer.
Is Santa bring their Christmas things? Well, my love's I bought the finest bird in the shop. Well, at least the finest one for 1 and 4 pence. Christmas children hunger for Christmas morning. Christmas presents at the table. Young men's dreams come true, not so young ones too. I believe the stories we've been told. Christmas is
Agony and pain, agony and pain. Purple chain is agony and pain, suffering and shame, suffering and shame. God's local blame is suffering and shame. Ebenezer, Ebenezer Scrooge.
How?
Ebenezer, Ebenezer, Ebenezer Scrooge.
Who's there? What do you want?
Nice.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Very well. Who are you then? I'm saying this is supposed to be the sheriff.
This is no time for jokes. In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Jacob, Mr. Marley, will you? Can you sit down?
I can.
Oh, then please do.
You don't believe in me.
Well, no, I don't.
You see me and you hear me, do you not?
Well, I'm not sure.
Why do you doubt your senses?
Well, so many things can affect them. A slight disorder of the stomach can make a cheat of your senses. Why, you may just be an undigested bit of beef, a crumb of cheese, a lot of mustard, perhaps an underdone potato. I'd say there's more gravy than grave about you, whatever you are.
Yes, I see very well. Go on.
You see this toothpick?
I do.
Well, I have but to swallow this, and for the rest of my days I will be persecuted by a legion of goblins, all of my own creation. That's humbug, you see. It's all humbug. Secret collaboration, please. Why do you call me so?
Do you believe in me or do you not?
I do. I must. But why are you here? What do you have to me?
I am condemned to walk here and witness what I cannot share. I am forced to serve out my time, seeing what I would not see when I was living. Because I never gave happiness, I now wander endlessly alone, in agony and pain, suffering and shame, a prisoner of this twisted cloak of shame.
But why are you in chains?
I wear the chain I forged in life, and made it link by link, yard by yard, day by day, deed by deed, I wrapped this chain around myself. And I did so of my own free will. Tell me, Ebenezer, is the pattern familiar to you?
Why to me?
Of course you wouldn't know. Alive, you cannot feel the weight, nor see the length of the massive chain you wear yourself. It was full as heavy as long as mine 7 Christmas Eves ago. You have labored on it since. Oh, Ebenezer, it is now a ponderous chain.
Oh, Jacob, please tell me more. Speak comfort to me, Jacob.
I have none to give. That is left to others, and for others. Only a little more time with you is permitted to me. I cannot stay. I cannot rest. I cannot linger anywhere. In life, my spirit never walked beyond our counting house, never beyond the narrow limits of our money-changing hole. And now only weary journeys did I befall me.
But you were always a good man of business, Jacob.
Business! Business, you say? Ebenezer, mankind is the real business. Living the real business. Our little trade was nothing more than a drop of unclean water in the whole ocean. That's the real business of life. Oh, at this time of year I suffer the most. How could I walk through the crowded streets, eyes turned down, never once looking up to see the blessed star of the wise men followed to one more stable? Were there no poor homes to which this light may have led me?
Jacob. How wretchedly you suffer.
Yes, but hear me, Ebenezer. My time is nearly gone.
What is it you have come to say? Tell me, Jacob.
The reason you can see me now, I may not tell. Though I have stood invisible beside you many times before, that is no light part of my penance. I am here tonight to warn you. You had a chance, and a hope of escaping my fate. I have asked for this, and it has been granted.
You were always a good friend to me, Jacob, and I do thank you.
You will be haunted tonight by 3 spirits, a different one at each hour. The first will come at 1 o'clock.
This is the chance and the hope that you've given me?
It is.
I think I'd rather not.
Without their visits, there is no hope for you.
But Jacob, how will I know? Or what will they do? How will I behave? Tell me, Jacob, you must tell me.
When the clock strikes 1, when the clock strikes 1, on the dark of the night will be gone. Let the spirits come, let the spirits come. Till the work of this night is done. Oh, when the clock strikes 2, and the dark of the night are through, you will know much more than you have before when the work of this night is done. Oh, when the clock strikes 3, when the clock strikes 3, ere the cold of the dawn you see, at the darkest night, with the spirit's light, comes a vision to set you free. Oh,
Nothing there. Just as I suspected. It was all a bad dream. Are you the spirit I was told would come?
I am.
Oh, but who and what are you?
I am the spirit of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
I see.
I don't think so. Not yet.
What brings you, what business to me?
Your welfare.
My welfare? Well then, a little bit of sleep would be more than happy.
Not now. We have more important things to do. Rise and come with me.
I'm only a mortal. You won't hurt me.
I only wish to touch you here, in your heart. You recognize the boy?
Yes. And the school.
School? But where are the other children?
There are none. They've all gone home for Christmas.
Is that why he's crying?
Yes, could I go to him?
This is but a shadow of the past. He is not conscious of us. Listen. Mother, Ebenezer, where are you? I'm here. Is that you, Fred? Oh, dear brother. Don't do that. Why are you here? How did you get here? I've come to take you home. Home. Home, little bit? Yes, home, is good and all. Home, forever and ever. Father is so much kinder than he used to be. Home's like heaven. He spoke so gently to me last night when we were going to bed that I was no longer afraid to ask him once more if we might come home. And he said yes, you should. He sent me on coach to come and find you, and you're to be a man and never come back here again. But first, we're to spend all of the Christmas long together and have the merriest time in the world. Come, hurry. So, the little girl was your sister?
Yes, a delicate child, but she had a very large heart.
I could see that. Where is she now?
She died as a young woman.
How sad. Did she marry? Did she have children of her own?
Just one.
That would be your nephew. What is his name?
Fred.
Yes, Fred. Is he the young man who came to your office this afternoon?
Yes.
What's this now? Is that the schoolmaster?
Why no, that's old Fezziwig. It's Fezziwig alive again. And that's the office where I first apprenticed, and he's the finest old gentleman that ever lived.
Ebenezer! Dick Wilkins! Come now, lads, step lively. Yes, sir, Mr. Fezziwig. What is it, sir?
Here we are, sir. What is the matter?
Matter? Huh, well, there's nothing the matter. Surely you haven't forgotten what day it was? It's Christmas Eve. It's time we shuttered this dreary old place up for the day.
But, sir, I have...
Oh, come now, Ebenezer. There's nothing here that can't wait till after Christmas. Mrs. Fezziwig is on her way over right now with food and drink for us all. I say, boys, almost forgot. I've got something here for each of you. Business has been very good thanks to your hard work, and I'd like to share some of the profit with you. Here you go, Ebenezer. And you, Dick. And a Merry Christmas to you both.
Thank you, Mr. Fezziwig. And a Merry Christmas to you. For you may not You're much too kind, sir, but we thank you all the same. You're a good man. Merry Christmas.
Ah, Mrs. Fezziwig. Mrs. Fezziwig, and my dear friends, there will now be happiness and contentment in this room, the likes of which none of us has ever seen before. Begin! Of all the days and all the years that I'm familiar with, there's only one that's really fun.
December the 25th.
Correct.
As we walk Robinson around the Jefferson, yes, favorite day, a favorite day. December the 25th. December the 25th, we do December the 25th. The dearest day of all the year. December the 25th.
Correct. If there's a day in history that's more than a bit, beyond a doubt, one day stands out.
December the 25th.
Correct.
I could do any argument, so may I say forthwith, I wish it every day for me. December the 25th. December the 25th, we do December the 25th. The dearest day of all the year. December the 25th, we do. December the 25th, we do. December the 25th, we do. December the 25th. A small matter to make these silly young men so full of gratitude.
Small?
Why, yes, is it not? A little Christmas bonus. Only a few pennies of your precious mortal life. Is that so much that he deserves such praise?
But Spirit, those small coins, the small amount of money seem so much for them, and he seemed to be so glad to do it. I just don't understand. I think...
Yes, go on.
No, that's all.
What's the matter?
Nothing really, nothing at all.
Something, I think.
Well, I was just thinking of my own clerks, that's all.
I see. And I think you're beginning to see too. What's this? Oh, hello, Ebenezer. I'm glad you came by after Christmas since you felt too hot to work on Christmas Day. I'm just finishing taking the ornaments from the tree, and I've been wanting to talk. I've decided that we must part. It will matter little to you, Ebenezer. A little disappointment, perhaps. But then it will be over, and I will be forgotten.
But why? Why?
You've changed, and I've already been replaced by another idol in your life.
But there is no one at all. What idol has displaced you?
A golden one.
Ah, you mean my work. But that is business. One must work to live.
But you live to work. It's not the same.
But the work is for you, for both of us. I was poor when we met. I had to work then, and I have to work now. I can't ask you to live in poverty.
Yes, we were poor, but content. And there was work to do, but we had a life to build. And there were other things.
So how have I changed?
I have seen your better dreams fall away, one by one, until only one passion, gain, engrosses you.
I'm ambitious, it's true, but my feelings for you haven't changed.
You may think so, but I wonder. We were both poor when we met and learned to love each other. If you were free today, would you choose a girl without a dowry?
Well, I don't know.
Ebenezer, I release you to the life that you have chosen, and I do so with a full heart. For the man that I have known and loved. You may find pain in this. The memory of what is past half makes me hope you will. But it will not linger. You will dismiss it gladly as an unprofitable dream from which you, fortunately, awakened. I wish you happiness.
Wait, don't go. Oh, she's broken the beautiful golden star of the tree.
You're thoughtful. What are you thinking?
This is a very painful experience.
Remembering.
Yes, remembering so many things of importance buried in my past.
Come, we must friends now.
Tell me, Spirit, how does it happen? Why do people change? What makes them change?
Sing a song of gladness and cheer. For the time of Christmas is here. Look around among you and see. What a world of wonder this world can be. Sing a Christmas carol. Sing a Christmas carol. Sing a Christmas carol. Sing a Christmas carol. Sing a Christmas carol like the children do. And the joy of beauty. All the joy of beauty.
Yes, nobody here. Just as I thought, there's nobody here at all. Darling! I'm ready for you! Whatever you are!
Ebenezer Scrooge,
I'm
here. I'm waiting for you.
No! You come here! It's my house!
All right, here I come.
Who the devil are you?
I
have never seen the likes of me before. Never. And yet, how many of my brothers have you rejected in your miserable lifetime? I have never met your brothers, sir. You have never looked for them. Well, just how many of them are there? What year is this? Why, it's 1860. Then I have 1859 brothers. Each year at this time, one of us visits this puny planet to spread some happiness and to remove as many as we can of the causes of human misery, which is why I've come to see you, Ebenezer Scrooge. Well, let me assure you, sir, that I am a man of the highest principle and the most generous spirit. Generous spirit? You don't know the meaning of the phrase, but you're about to find out. Drink this. Taste it. Do you like it? Why, it's wonderful, but what is it? Sure. What is this? The milk of human kindness. There are more good things in life, Scrooge, than you can possibly imagine. Life likes me. Life and I fairly fully agree. Life is fine. Life is good. Especially mine, which is just as it should be. I like pouring the wine in one night. Life's a pleasure that I did. Oh, no. Better somehow. And if life was a woman, she would be my wife. Why? Because I like life. That's all very well for you, but I'll hate life. Scrooge, you're even bigger fool than I took you for. Now, come here, repeat after me. I like life. I like life. Life likes me. Life likes me. Good. I make life a perpetual spree. Perpetual spree? Eating food. Food so fine. Thinking who like the privilege to dine in. I like drinking the drink I'm drinking. I like thinking the thoughts I'm thinking. Ha ha! Come on, Scrooge, we're going to sing. You're a few surprises. Ha ha! I like songs. I like dance. I hear music and I'm in a trance. Tra-la-la, boom-pa-pa. Chances are we can get up and prance. Where there's music and laughter, happiness is right. Why? Because I like love. Yes. See how much we like love. What am I doing dancing around in the street in the night times, eh? Over there lays Livingston of Robert Cratchit Esquire, who knows both the opulence of his surroundings and the magnificence of his Christmas celebrations, to the high principle and generous spirit of his employer. Can I look in the window? Yes, and it will cost you something, which I'm sure will be good news for you. Will they be able to see me? No, which I'm sure will be good news for them.
Oh dear, so many mouths to feed, so little to feed them with. Belinda, I'm cranberry sauce, what there is of it.
Don't worry, Mama. We will love every bit of it. Oh, your food smells so good, I can taste it already. I know it will be delicious.
Scrawny little thing. I'm sure its family went hungry too. Mama, Merry Christmas, dear. Oh, good. Martha's here at last. Let me tell them all to get ready for dinner while I put the goose on. Miserable little thing that it is.
First, four levels here. Then, what this one?
So we had to stay up very late last night to serve them all. And then this morning we had to get up very early to clean up. We just finished a few moments ago. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry too, Martha. We could have used your help here tonight. Not that dinner will amount to much of anything, I'm afraid. Oh, Mother, everything will be just fine.
Why, Mother, what a lovely goose indeed.
Well, it is a bit larger than I remembered. But still not enough to go around, I'm sure.
You say that every year, and every year, bless us, there's just enough to fill us up. And it smells delicious.
Some days are down days, some days are golden, some dark brown days. I never mind when we have blue days, they're always followed by we've come blue days. We've had good times before, and we'll have good times again. Whatever we've done, we've made life fun. And when times were bad, and bad times we've had, we fought and we won for all for once. So when things get rough, we've gotta be tough. We're made of the stuff that we can mend. We're gonna come through, and kids like we do, we'll never see bad times again. Take things get rough, and we just gotta be tough. We're made of the stuff that makes men men. We're gonna come through, and friends like we do, we'll never know bad times. Goodbye to the sad times. We'll only know good times again.
Now, before we begin this wonderful feast, will you say grace for us, dear?
Dear Lord, please bless this Christmas day. Time for us to remember to make the lame to walk and the blind to see. Please bless this day and each and every one of us, including Mr. Scrooge. Amen.
Why, Jim, that was very thoughtful.
You might have left Mr. Scrooge out of it.
My dear, surely it's right to remember the founder of the feast and the blessing.
Founder of our feast, indeed. Well, I wish he were here right now. I'd give him a piece of my mind and wish him a hearty appetite.
My dear, the children, Christmas Day.
Christmas Day or not, it'll be a cold, cold day when I've left that hard-hearted, stingy, unfeeling old tyrant.
Poor fellow, he's a lonely man. I wish he could be here to enjoy this with us now. Might as well enjoy it ourselves. Let's eat before it gets cold.
Strange that Tiny Tim would ask my blessing.
Not strange. He has a good heart.
And very bad health.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Will he live?
That depends
On what?
on whether he gets the operation he needs.
But surely some nothing can be arranged.
Surely? What makes you, of all people, so sure?
If you spirits can do so much for me, you can certainly do something for a crippled child.
Maybe not. In time. Come on. We must make one more visit to your office. Remember this afternoon when you forgot your hat. You had to go back home. This is what you missed.
Who is the man we most despise? Ebenezer Scrooge. Who wins the Mr. Ugly Prize? Ebenezer Scrooge. He makes the heart of maintenance person, straight from the heart with no rehearsal. I'll tell you, I'll tell you, I'll tell you who. Ebenezer Scrooge. Always greet you with a frown. Ebenezer Scrooge, who has the tightest whiskers down. Ebenezer Scrooge, season to be jolly, who makes a face and says it's fine. I'll tell you, I'll tell you, I'll tell you who. Ebenezer Scrooge. Let's bring the ledger up to date. Ebenezer Scrooge. Debits and credits must be straight. Ebenezer Scrooge. Who does the taking, never giving? Won't let us learn our decent living. I'll tell you, I'll tell you, I'll tell you who. Ebenezer Scrooge. That's Ebenezer, dusty old geezer, his name's Squeezer.
Must be the spirit of Christmas future. Spirit, I fear you more than the rest. Will you not speak to me, Spirit? It's been such a long, hard night. And I do know that you're here for my welfare, but speak to me, Spirit. Very well. The night wanes, Spirit. Lead on, for I know that your mission is one of mercy. And I do thank you. I've been a changed man. I will change even more. Spirit, you will not speak, but you say you have some visions for me, Spirit. But these are my neighbors. I don't understand why they're here.
I haven't heard much. I only know that he's dead. Why did he die and when? But I know in his bed last night, I believe. Oh, why? What was the matter with him? I thought he would never die.
God knows.
What did he do with his money? Take it with him?
No, I haven't heard. But knowing him, he hid it somewhere where no one else could find it. I didn't get a penny of it, so I know that's all I know. But the funeral should be inexpensive enough. Go to it.
I'll go. That is if lunch is provided. But I'm to be fed if I'm to bother with it.
Well, that's an idea. We can get together a party and volunteer for it.
But who would we ask? Who would be the sponsor?
Don't know anyone who ever really knew it that well. We even cared whether they did or didn't. Well, I was probably his best friend. He often grunted at me when I said hello to him in the street.
I don't understand. A party for a death? You have another vision for me?
And now, what do you suppose brings a charwoman, a laundress, and the undertaker's assistant to see old John the pawnbroker? As if I didn't know. I see that we are all well suited to our calling. Well, who wants to go first? Come, let's see what you have.
And why not the rest of us? Everyone has a role to take care of himself, boss say. He always did.
That's true indeed. No man more so.
Why should we stare at each other? Who's the wiser? We wouldn't have those in each other's coats now, would we?
No, indeed.
I should hope not.
Well then, who's the worse for loss of a few things like these? Not a dead man, surely.
No, indeed.
If he wanted to keep him after he was gone, why wasn't the wicked old screw more natural in his lifetime? If he had been, he'd have had someone to look after him when he was struck with death, instead of lying there, gasping out his last breath all alone.
Truest word ever spoken. Judgment on him.
Oh, I'd have made it a levy of judgment if I could have found anything else to lay me hands on. Open the bundle, Joe. Let me know the value of it. Go, Dave. I'm not afraid to be the first, nor for them to see what's in it. We all knew what we were doing, helping ourselves to his things. Open the bundle, Joe.
Here, that's good, brother. Here, take mine and welcome to it.
Well, here's a pencil case. A pair of sleeve items. And a brooch. Not worth much. There's your account, lad. And I wouldn't give you another sixpence. Who's next?
Sheep, towels, some silver teaspoons, a pair of sugar tongs. They should make something all right. Just wait a minute. Oh.
I always give too much to the ladies. It's a weakness of mine and it'll be me ruin. Now there! Don't ask for another penny or I shall repent having been so liberal with you and take back to the brown.
Now on to my bundle, Joe.
Blankets. A night shirt. With these ears.
That's right. Straight from his bed.
You were more than to make your fortune, Mrs. Filter, and surely you will.
Don't doff that my hand when I can get something in it by reaching it out. He isn't likely to take cold without it now, I dare say.
Here now, I hope he didn't die of anything catching, eh?
Don't you be afraid of that. I ain't so fond of his company that I'd loiter about him for such things as he had. Ah. There's a shirt. The best he had, and a fine one too. Been wasted by
That's the end of it. He frightened everyone away from him when he was alive, but now we profit by his death. And I would like to say thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all the people who have assembled here, I would really like to mention, if I may, that our unanimous attitude is one of lasting gratitude for what our friend has done for us today. And therefore, I would simply like to say, thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. I may somehow Dutch, but my delight is such. I feel as if we're losing wasn't one for me. And if we had a flag or angry flag out, you had a sort of final victory card. But since I never ran, you only simply have to say thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for me. It isn't every day the fortune comes my way. I never thought the future would be kind for me. And if I had a bugle, I would blow it to add a sort around your Hagerstown. And boys, we have to say thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anyone's ever done. Thank you very much. The future's thank you very much. In fact, it seems alright. I feel it as if the battle is in the sun. And if I had a drum, I'd have to find it. You had a sort of rumpty pumpty card. But since I left me going home, I simply have to say thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very, very, very much.
I see what your message is to me, Spirit. But in that particular case, why, no one ever cared whether he lived or died. I'm now a changed man, and will even change more. I'm ready to begin a new life. Nothing like this could ever happen to me. You say you have one more vision of the future for me, Spirit? Why, the vision is my own death. I'm not dead. I'm alive. And it's Christmas morning. Look at the way my eyes are blinking. You'll never guess what I've been thinking. Watching and waiting for the Spirit to come with the news that I've been taken. Oh, what an awful ride. Oh, what a long, long night. Visions are glowing, coming and going, showing me wrong from right. What a chance have I been given, a second chance to start in living. Think of the years that I've been throwing away. Light up the light of youth and kindness. I've had a vision through my blindness. Oh, what a morning, what on Christmas Day. Christmas Day, I must get dressed. Hatched. Ah, yes. Hatched. 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 That's it. I'll take him a goose and a turkey, hams and chickens, sausages, breeches, and mince pies. How about a little pit? Ah, yes. Living presents. I'll take him Christmas presents. What a chance have I been given, a second chance to start in living. Think of the years that I've been throwing away. Light up the light of human kindness. I had a vision through my blindness. Oh, what a morning on Christmas Day! Merry Christmas, my good people! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, my dear lady!
What the same to you, Mr. Scrooge?
And to you, my good man, Merry Christmas!
To you also, sir.
Oh, there you are! Merry Christmas, my dear ladies!
Isn't that what it is?
Ah, I hope your dream was profitable yesterday.
Mr. Scrooge?
Yes, that is my name. Why, you came to see me yesterday.
Yes, as I recall, you were the anonymous donor of nothing at all.
Oh, such grand manners, and I do wish to make amends. Please, ladies, take this for your good work in your cause.
Mr. Scrooge, are you serious?
I most assuredly am. Please come see me next year.
My dear sir, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just come around again next year. Merry Christmas to both of you.
God bless you, Mr. Scrooge, and a Merry Christmas.
Oh, God bless you, ladies. I am much obliged. You made me a Merry Christmas indeed. Merry Christmas, my friends.
The same to you, sir.
Ah, yes. Just what I need. Oh, yes. I take these to the Cratchit house. Ah, yes. Presents for the Cratchits. What a joy there is in giving. You'll never know that you are living because the years that you are throwing away. Like a light of human kindness, I had a vision through my blindness. Oh, what a morning for a Christmas! Oh, what a morning for a Christmas! Oh, what a morning for a Christmas Day! Merry Christmas! I'll Cratchit! Merry Christmas! Is anybody home? Can I come in? Merry Christmas!
Oh, dear, it's Mr. Scrooge. Something must be terribly wrong for you to come here and on Christmas Day. Has anything happened, sir?
Why, something certainly has been the matter. That's why I'm here, to get it straightened out.
Won't you come in? We're having some inheritance with our friends.
So I see, so I see. Should I put these down somewhere?
Certainly, let me help you.
Why, I recognize my nephew and his friends, and my employees. This is your family, and you're Mrs. Cratchit, aren't you?
Yes.
These are your children, Tiny Tim.
Yes, sir, Mr. Scrooge. I'm pleased to meet you, sir.
Huh? Arthur and Belinda?
Well, that's true. But how did you know
I
that?
said that I came here to get things straightened out. And I've interrupted your pleasure, so I will speak briefly and to the point. Mr. Cratchit, I have given great concern to your situation. situation at the office, and I find that I can no longer tolerate it.
Sir, surely not on Christmas Day.
No sirs and no buts. I can no longer tolerate the salary you command.
Mr. Scrooge, you think...
That your salary is too much of a strain. Too much of a strain for a man of your circumstance and needs. Why, Mr. Cratchit, you have a large family and it takes a lot of money to take care of them. Henceforth, your salary shall be paid. More than enough to take care of your entire needs, the education of your family, and an operation for young Tim here. With the best doctors that money might have. Aye, the best doctors we can find for you, Tim. As for you, debits and credits up to date, and that is all straight, Holly? Well, if we raise Mr. Cratchit's salary, what's certainly done about yours, eh, boys? Well, let's just raise your salary too, eh?
Hey, that's what it is. He's lost his senses.
God knows, Thomas and the others. I've not lost my senses. I need them. I found them right here in my heart. Not all by myself, mind you. I had a lot of help from some very friendly Christmas spirits.
Spirit, that's it. He's been drinking.
No, nothing.
I think we'd better call the constables.
That won't be necessary. That won't be necessary.
Uncle, would you like to sit down for a moment?
Oh, there you are, my dear nephew. I almost forgot about you in the excitement of things and that fine invitation of yours to dine. I've decided to accept your invitation, that is, if you'll still have me.
Uncle Ebenezer, I'll be glad to carry you all the way there.
Ah, splendid, splendid. But I must bring the food and the drink. And we must look into a wedding gift for you with that young Emily of yours.
This is just too much for me to handle all at once.
I can't believe my ears.
We must be training. Mr. Scrooge, if this is your idea of a joke,
Look out, flushed ears. I think he has a fever.
I don't care. I'll still hold him to the rate of pay when he recovers.
Strange, very strange.
Oh, my, can't an old man change his way of living on Christmas Day without being committed or being drunk or being sick?
Mr. Scrooge, Mr. Scrooge.
Yes, Tim, my boy, what is it?
I believe you lived in God bless you, Mr. Scrooge.
God bless you too, Tim. The child knows. The child knows what is in the heart.
I believe you too, Mr. Scrooge. Underneath it all, I'm sure you've always been a good man. And we appreciate what you're willing to do for us now very much.
Do you could be reason, Uncle Ebenezer? I do believe you have truly changed. But come to us all with the true Christmas spirit.
What? Splendid, splendid. I have brought some gifts. Can we see that we distribute these, please? Yes, Tim.
Finish decorating our tree. This beautiful gold nugget. Very top.
Ah, yes, it is beautiful, Tim. It reminds me of one that was broken long ago.
Mr. Scrooge, I have a present for you.
A present for me, Tim? Why, I don't deserve it, I'm sure.
Christmas song, and I'd like to sing it for you.
Well, then let's hear this song from Tim, right now.
It's a true song, too. It's not the voices that it is today. God bless you, Mr. Scrooge. God bless everyone.
Christmas around you, show you how a wish comes
Shepherds left their flocks to follow that star. In the night, shining soft and bright, and angels gathered round to watch the world follow the Christmas star.
Christmas star.
child in a manger bed. They traveled to see God's gift to men. All alone, they traveled on that road to Bethlehem. Special name of Jesus. Yes, his name is Jesus, and he shall be great. He shall be called King of Kings, Lord of Lords. His name truly is Jesus. Blessed is he who cometh in the name of the Lord. The wise men fell on their knees and praised him, bringing gifts of frankincense, gold, and myrrh. Shepherds and kings alike sang Hosanna to the King of Kings. There became a stillness in the air. And at that time, if all would look toward that star once again, the star became an image. And you could almost see him, or I shall see him. time will not permit us to come out front and greet you because of the proximity of the next show. So would you please welcome and thank for me Princess Spirit. And the wonderful Friends of Spirit Orchestra, ladies and gentlemen. Stand up, men. Stand up, ladies.